Today we're taking a look at the 3-in-1 travel charging set from ESR, and it's perfect for you jet setters, perfect for you nomads, perfect for anyone trying to keep things thin and light in their travel bag. This is great for charging up multiple devices at once, and it also does act as a stand. So let's just go ahead and take a look at it together and see what we get inside of the box. Here's a little travel Apple Watch adapter. This is everything that comes in the box, and I like the premium travel pouch. Everything sits very securely inside of here. Once again, making this your perfect travel buddy. And there's your Apple Watch charger that you can just place right in that extra slot there. Very compact, very unique, and very stable. This is not going to fall out. So again, making this your perfect travel buddy inside of your bag. But let's see what we get. Here's a little USB-C cable. Here's your charging stand. Here's your USB-C Apple Watch charger. And then we also do get an adapter here, and it's a 20-watt adapter. Taking a look at your multiple device charging pad. Again, this is really thin. They did a nice job of designing a thin multi-device charging station. And it also does have a really sturdy hinge, which I'll show you just a little bit, but you can snap on your iPhone and get that 7.5 watts of power to your iPhone, charge up your buds right behind it, and then have that USB slot to charge up your Apple Watch, or you could even plug in another USB-C cable to output 5 watts of power to something else. So again, I think they did a nice job with this. What's good about the ESR travel set is when you're not using it to charge up any of your devices, it's still going to work really nicely as a bedtime stand. Again, think of the hotel setting, think of the Airbnb setting. This is a great way to have your alarm set or just kind of watch anything while you're waiting for somebody. Again, I think it's pretty ingenious. The hinge is really strong. That Halo Lock bond with the MagSafe goodness is really strong as well. Awesome idea from ESR. I think they always design some really cool and innovative products. Feels really nice too, nice material on this stand. When you don't need it, you can just pack it away. It can kind of just stay on the back as well. If you're traveling between gates, you can kind of just leave it connected on the back of your phone here. Really an awesome idea. And of course, you can just lay it flat if that's how you want to charge up your devices. But let's go ahead and plug this in. Before we plug in my phone, I just want to show you this Apple Watch charging pad right here. Pretty ingenious idea. You can use this charging pad independently of the station. You can just plug it into any USB-C adapter that you might have. Plug it into the wall, plug it into your laptop. You could even just plug it into your phone. I like this little adapter. Definitely something I would recommend for any Apple Watch user. But let's go back to this charging station because it just plugs right into the back here. Snaps right on into place like that. So let's charge up some of my buds. And you can see the light already turned on for my buds there. Take off my Apple Watch, plug it right onto the back as well. So you can see that started charging. 5 watts to the watch, 5 watts to the buds, and then you get 7.5 watts to your iPhone. So there we go, multiple device charging on the go. Something really unique, compact, and really an ingenious idea if you ask me. It's perfect for the traveler out there, perfect for the nomad, perfect for someone who's always out and about and constantly needs to charge multiple devices. And you can rotate this again, watch something as you charge. So really a nice idea. Now just as a bonus, I want to pair it up with something a little bit different because I'm actually going on a trip and I thought why not get a power station to charge up all of my devices. I might not have power where I'm going. Again, really nice, really compact, really an awesome set. This is all you need to get going. But this is the Mophie PowerStation XL. It has a 20,000 milliamp hour battery pack, so perfect to charge up multiple devices multiple times. With 20 watts of input or output power, it's going to be able to charge up and discharge pretty rapidly. So let me just go ahead and show you the PowerStation XL here. The Mophie PowerStation XL is a 20,000 milliamp hour battery, so I'm going to be able to charge up my devices multiple times. There's an in and out USB-C port capable of 20 watts both in and out, and then you have 2 USB-A ports on the side. These are capable of 18 watts of power. If you use more than one port at the same time, it's going to drop to about 15 watts of power shared amongst whatever you have connected. So it's not really ideal for multi-device charging, but because we're only using one cable to charge up multiple devices using the ESR travel set, I am going to get that 20 watts of power, which is more than enough for charging up my 3 devices here. Let's see if there's any standby drain. Nope, that's still at 0. And now let's go ahead and plug in my iPhone. That should go to about 7.5 watts. 9 watts. Now it's dropping to 8 to 9. So interestingly enough, although I'm only supposed to get 7.5 watts on the charger here, I'm getting a little bit faster. It's even going up to 10 right there. 9 watts of power and the screen is off. Definitely nice in my book. I like to get a little bit more power when I need to. So let's see if that trend continues. Let's plug in my AirPods and see what kind of charge we're getting. So we're getting about 11 watts with 2 devices connected, 12 watts. So that's at 7.5 and the 5 watts. Let's go ahead and connect the third device, like my Apple Watch. So now I have 3 devices connected. It's staying about the 12-13 watts of power. Let's see what happens when I take off the buds. Now let's take off my iPhone. Charging. So that's pretty weird. Even though my watch is charging, it shows I'm not getting any power to it. So it must be really just trickle charging this watch at the moment. Let me try something different. Just plug in my buds right there and see if that changes. Taking my Apple Watch off and just plugging the buds, getting about 2 watts of power to the buds. So the Apple Watch really is just kind of trickle charging itself. Again, your devices are going to dictate what type of power comes to them. So yeah, now it's getting about 1 watt of power. So there's the 7, 8, 9. Let's see if we get 10. It's like an auction. Do I hear 10? Do I hear 10? Do I hear 10? Staying about 9 at the moment, dropping down to 8. So finally, guys, let's just do one more test. I'm going to unplug it from the power bank and then plug it directly into a power source. See if we get any type of change in voltage. I'd assume the iPhone is still going to charge about that same type of wattage. So there it is, 8, 9. Let's plug in my buds. $11 watts, so still that's only taking about 2 watts of power. Now let's check it out with my Apple Watch. $13, $11, $12. So again, some of these devices are just trickle charging themselves. Let me take off the buds in the watch. So yeah, it's still about 0. Now, I think the Mophie Powerbank is a nice solution. Again, if you have it with one of these ESR travel sets, you can charge multiple devices by tricking it to think it's only using one USB-C port, which actually it is only using one USB-C port. By itself, the Mophie PowerStation has a little bit of a downfall in my opinion. 15 watts of total shared output between all of these ports is a little bit of a no-no these days. I mean, you think it'd be a little bit more powerful than that, but 20 watts of power with that one USB-C port is perfect to charge up 3 devices at once using the ESR travel set. So I think this is a great deal for anybody that travels a lot. When you're ready to get back on the plane or ready to leave the hotel, all you need to do is put all of your devices back into their slots here. This again is a really nice idea from ESR. Snap it into place and you're good to go. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think about this travel set. I think this is perfect again for you nomads out there, for you jet setters that want to keep things compact, want to keep things as light as possible. This is a great way to do it. Really appreciate you guys watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video.